In this whimsical retelling, a certain wolf stands trial for allegedly blowing down the houses of the three little pigs. The play starts in the deliberation room following the trial, where a jury of swine must decide whether to oink in favor of conviction or declare the wolf not guilty. Throughout their deliberation, most of the angry pigs believe the wolf is indeed big and bad. However, an ensemble of storybook characters assists the pigs in reviewing the testimony, leading up to unexpected twists and insights. Without further ado, please enjoy 12 Angry Pigs, performed by the Alliance Stage Company.
Boy, I tell you, it's hot here. I thought it was hot in the courtroom, but this room is like an oven.
Do I smell bacon? Oh, wait, that's just me.
So, what are we supposed to do?
Aren't you listening to the judge? We vote.
Vote?
Decide whether or not the wolf is guilty or not.
It looks guilty to me.
Me too.
What do you mean he looks guilty? Did you see those teeth?
Those wolves have sharp teeth.
The better to gobble you up, right? Am I right? But the wolf isn't on trial for biting someone. The trial is about him blowing down those two houses.
I thought there were 3 houses.
Only 2 houses got knocked down.
Don't you listen?
He huffed and puffed and blew down the houses of those innocent little pigs.
Those poor swine.
Why, those 2 little pigs are lucky to be alive.
I tell you, those wolves are dangerous.
I wish it wasn't so hot in here. Isn't there a fan or something?
We should get that big bad wolf in here to huff and puff and blow with the cool breeze.
All right already. Let's get down to business. Now, since I am the foreman,
You mean 4 pigs?
what is a foreman? It means that I am the spokesperson of the jury here. When we go back into court, I'll be the one doing the talking.
So that makes you the head hog?
No, but I can get to the verdict. Oh, what is the verdict? It's the decision we make as a jury. Oh, what is a jury?
Can I trade seats with somebody? Can I just get on with this?
Very well. We've all heard the trial. Now we need to determine whether the big bad wolf is guilty or not guilty.
I don't think we should call him Big Bad. He hasn't been convicted yet.
Oh, then wolf then.
So let's vote.
All those who believe that the wolf is guilty, say oink.
Oink!
Anyone else?
Not oinking.
What's that?
I'm not oinking because I'm voting not guilty.
Oh.
You think that big bad wolf is innocent?
Well, I haven't made up my mind yet. There have been so many stories about wolves doing terrible things. Maybe we paid more attention to those fairy tales and not enough attention to the evidence.
What's evidence?
Did you sleep through the trial? Evidence is the stuff that proves whether or not somebody is guilty.
Well, and there should be enough evidence to convince us all of the wolf's guilt beyond a reasonable doubt.
There's plenty of evidence.
Well, I'd like to hear what all of you think.
Okay, that sounds fine. Let's take turns, go around and explain to our fellow pig why we think the wolf is guilty. Why don't you go first?
Me?
Oh, well, I guess I just think he looks awful scary, and I can just picture him huffing and blowing down those houses.
But you didn't see him do it.
But you didn't see him not do it.
You didn't see him not do it.
Huh? Look, the facts of the case are this. These 3 little pigs, just like you and me, they move away from home. They were brothers, so they decided to build their houses nearby. One pig built his house out of straw. The other built his house out of sticks. brother built his house out of brick. And then what happens? This wolf comes along, pretending to be selling cookies or something. And when the pig won't open up the door, whoosh! Down goes the house of straw. The little pig runs to his brother's house made out of sticks. The wolf follows and whoosh! Down goes house number 2. Clear case of destruction of property. And it's a good thing their brother pig made a house out of bricks, because it was strong enough to protect them from being eaten up by that evil wolf.
Thank you for sharing. And what about you? Me? Oh, I guess since everyone thinks that he's guilty, he must be.
You shouldn't just agree with someone just because that's what a person wants.
Hey, you're right. I agree with you.
I want you to agree with him.
Okay.
I believe the wolf is guilty because there was an eyewitness. A local village boy saw the whole crime take place, and since I'm sure he wouldn't lie, I am certain that the wolf must be guilty.
little fella now?
Hi. Well, I'm off to guard my flock of sheep. Yes, I'm off.
What a nice young man. That's why I voted to convict that big bad wolf.
Me too. Everything points the wolf as the criminal. Who else could have done it?
I am afraid that seems to be the only explanation, unless your snout smells something weaker.
Besides, he's a wolf. If he's not guilty of this crime, he must be guilty of something.
You shouldn't say that, that's not nice. Look, nice or not, the facts clearly show that our wolf friend is guilty. But he sure tried to act all innocent.
Yeah, did you see him wearing that sheep's clothing during the trial? Well, I saw right through that.
Well, I thought little boy Blue's testimony was convincing. But more than anything, I just didn't trust that wolf. He claimed that he was a wolf scout, selling wolf scout cookies, door to door. But there's no such thing as a wolf scout.
Oh, but there is. There are Cub Scouts, and Wolf Scouts, and Trout Scouts, and all sorts of scouts. And they're very nice sorts of folks. So maybe I voted guilty too.
What do you mean? And you, Mr. No Oink, I want to know why you voted not guilty. You're keeping us cooped up in here like chickens, when we should be at home rolling around in the mud like pigs.
And if the wolf didn't demolish those houses, then who did?
Yeah, I've been wondering about that myself. Now, why would a wolf want to knock down a pig's house to begin with?
Well, he wanted to eat. So he blew the house down so that he could gobble up the first little pig.
But why wouldn't he just wait for the pig to leave his straw house and then grab him? Why spend all of that energy blowing down the house?